fishingfloridawater.com episode, we are going to be taking a look at the Shakespeare's Ugly Stik dock runner. It's an ultralight, small rod and reel combo. It comes pre-spool with 8 pounds of mono, and personally, I think this is by far the affordable pinfish rod and reel ever. But anyways, it's nice too. It's nice, and it also gives a nice fight. So when you got some pinfish on, those pinfish give a nice little fight with this rod specifically, and with the reel too. So if you've never made a Sibiki setup before, I've made a video on that part, so you can check that out in the description below. This rod and reel comes together. It's sold together at Walmart. You might be able to buy it off of Amazon if you'd like to purchase it through Amazon. And if I can find a link for it on Amazon, I'll put it in the description below where you can purchase this combo, and give me a small kickback if you want to purchase it through Amazon. But it's not too bad for kids who are getting interested in fishing and want to fish. It's a pretty nice little lightweight spinning reel and combo. It's very lightweight. A child would have no problem at all using this rod and reel. It's not heavy and whatnot, so it's pretty lightweight and it's small, so it'll fit in the corner real easy and to collect dust if you never use it again. With that being said, though, it runs just under 20 bucks, and it's not really meant for saltwater fishing at all, so I wouldn't recommend you put this in salt water at all. However, when you are fishing with this reel, if you're trying to catch bait fish with it, like pinfish mainly is what I'm talking about, as you're reeling in, you'll get salt water that'll throw onto the reel itself, and over time salt water will build up on this reel and inside the reel. So it's a good idea that every time you use this in salt water, you rinse it off with some warm water in the shower if you can. And if you want to, I highly recommend you oil it. Some WD-40 is okay. There's actually a knob here. It's called the drag part on it. Turning it to the right will make the drag loose so that you get the line to be able to move. And if you want to tighten it, you just tighten it to the left, and it'll tighten up the drag so that it's not too loose. If you have the drag too loose, then you'll have it, the fish will be able to take off on it too fast. Okay, so also the spool, you have the chance of the spool, if the drag knob isn't on there good, the spool will come off. So, and you'll also lose the spool drag knob, or whatever you want to call it. It'll fall off and probably go in the water, or you'll lose it. So take that in mind. Make sure it's not too loose, but not too tight either. Fishing with this, okay, you don't want to really fish around stuff that's going to have like thick vegetation. Like some lakes, some canals have thick vegetation, or just structure in the water that will cause this line to get damaged, or a fish will run you into those areas and break you off, or you might rub up against like a piling or a barnacle and it'll just snap the line in half. This is very light line, so you kind of want to avoid having it come in contact with barnacles and sharp objects, or anything where it's going to get wrapped up or snagged onto, because it will break pretty easy. But anyways, as I said, I did a video on this video for making a Sibiki rig, and this is a perfect setup right here for using a Sibiki rig with to catch pinfish with. Anyway, so other than that, that's my thoughts on the Shakespeare's Ugly Stik dock runner. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them down in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please feel free to subscribe. And if you would like support this channel, feel free to share any of my videos that you might find helpful to your friends, or just sharing my channel on your social media to kind of spread the word about my channel. We greatly appreciate it as well. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.